I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. Skol Vikes. So, I'm gonna just get to some most intriguing matchups for tomorrow's game, right? Oh yes, now we know certain positions must play well, especially the trenches, each side of the ball. But at the end of the day, it could be certain specific, very intriguing matchups that could play a major part in who wins the game. You understand? Let me expound. First, being said, the tackles, the Vikings offensive tackles, Darrisaw, Brian O'Neill. Now that's if Christian Darrisaw can stay healthy the whole game, stay on the field the whole game, right? He's battled with injury once again this season. Now, is Darrisaw prone to injury? Can he last the whole season? We will see. But like we know, you can have all the talent in the world, but if you're not available, what does it matter, right? So at the end of the day, it's going to be very imperative that Christian Darrisaw can play a whole game. But as far as intriguing matchups, right? The Minnesota Vikings tackles versus the Los Angeles Chargers. No charge Chargers. Edge rushers, right? Khalil Mack, Bosa. I think they have one more player. I think he's a rookie, but he's been playing well for them. You know the Chargers are going to bring the pass rush. Not only that, they're also going to bring the blitzes, linebackers, safety, etc. Blitzes, right? That's the type of coach Staley is. He's a defensive-minded coach, correct? So he's going to apply pressure to Kirk Cousins, which every team is. Will not be shocked, will not be a shocker, correct? We know most teams think that's the key to beating Kirk Cousins, shaking him up, getting him out of his game, right? Getting him rattled, a little nervous maybe, baby. But at the end of the day, like we know as well, if Kirk has time, protection in that pocket, time to observe the defense, read the defense, you understand? You get my drift? He can sit back and pick the defense apart as well. Definitely a plus for Kirk Cousins. Cannot take that away from him, right? Oh yeah, he can pick a defense apart, but he needs the time. He needs the pocket, right? So it will be imperative once again, Christian Darrisaw, Brian O'Neill, that they play well on that edge, protect Kirk's blind side, right? Bottom line, so Bosa, Khalil Mack, Darrisaw, Brian O'Neill, who will win that matchup? I really believe whoever wins that battle up front, that's the team who will win the game. Now we know trenches interior. We know that's been a weak link for the Vikings. Hands down, man down, baby. Hopefully Dalton Risner comes in and is able to play, able to contribute. Now they say he's been getting some work, some good work. That's A+ news, understand? Now if he can come in and play at either guard position, whether it's Ed Ingram, right? Ezra Cleveland, get my drift, either guy. I feel like Cleveland at this moment gives you a better chance in the run game, pass game, etc. Than Ed Ingram does, right? That's just my opinion. But either position he comes in and plays at, hopefully he can play and does well. That's why they brought him in the building, right? Now, it's very early, first weekend. The question is, will he play? Not only that, does he know what he's doing? Does he know the playbook, understand his job, his role, who to block, which way to go, etc., etc.? You understand? It's all part of the game, part of the process. But Dalton Risner seems like a smart guy, an intellectual individual who knows the game, who can catch on pretty quick, right? Quickly and swiftly, baby. That's what it's about. But at the end of the day, that's one intriguing matchup right there. The tackles versus their edge rushers. Who wins the battle? Huh? Who mans up? Will Brian O'Neill, Christian Darrisaw stand firm, stand tall, protect Kirk in that pocket? We know the interior, they will give up some pass rushes. That's just bottom line, period. They're going to give up a few plays, maybe more. That's what they do. That's what they have been doing. But if the tackles can play well, matter of fact, take that back. If the tackles can perform great, then the Vikings can win the game. They have much of a higher chance of winning in that situation. As if, Christian Darrisaw has a bad game or even goes out because of injury, or if Brian O'Neill gets beat a lot, they must win that matchup. It is key that they win that matchup. So that's one of the intriguing battles. Next up, right? The cornerbacks of the Vikings versus the Chargers receivers. Heavy bottom line. Now, we know the Chargers have weapons all over the field, even at the tight end position. Now, Austin Eckler, he is out, correct? A plus for the Vikings. You must take advantage. Hey, this is the NFL, baby. Period, bottom line. Teams do it against the Vikings. Injuries occur. It's part of the game. But guess what? The other team takes advantage. That's just what it is. It's no remorse. It's no compassion. You understand me? It's no, oh, we're going to take it easy, not attack their weak point. No, teams attack the weak point. A player is out, one of your strong players, teams will attack that aggressively. We've seen it game in, game out, bottom line, so it's nothing new. So the Vikings, oh man, their cornerbacks must step up. They've been playing pretty solid football now. With a few exceptions, Harrison Smith, some personnel, like I say, I'm going to stand on and respect Hitman, but he looks slow back there. But the cornerbacks especially versus the Chargers receivers, that will be an intriguing matchup. Caleb Evans, Byron Murphy, Mekhi Blackman, all those guys will have to step up and play their role and do their job. Matter of fact, exceed expectations. Because the Chargers going to sling the rock heavy. Oh, they're not only going to sling the rock, but they're going to run the ball. But we know about that matchup already. That's obvious. That's inevitable. They're going to run the ball. We know what's up already. They're going to test the defense. So we know about those matchups already. But what happens when they attack downfield? What happens when they try to hit them with the play action, go over the top? Will the cornerbacks be disciplined? Play their positions, right? Play their role, play their zones, whether it's zone, man to man, right? That's where communication comes in. We've seen some miscommunication already as far as the Vikings secondary. Now, whether it's the safety's fault, right? Or the cornerbacks, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, they should be on the same accord. This is a must win. Damn near season on the line. Everybody should be zoned in. From the coaches to the players, no exceptions. You understand me? You dig me? You get my drift? The time is now. The season is on the line. I don't care who says different, baby. Big Skull here. Matter of fact, before I go any further, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm on and rock and rolling. Takes less than 1 second. Support the channel for real. Understand? Big Skull here. Skull Vikes forever. So the cornerbacks, the corners versus their receivers, that's their best weapons. Justin Herbert, he will attack. Trust me, he will attack. Don't go in there expecting, oh, they're just going to try to run the ball like the Eagles. First of all, they're not really built like the Eagles. You dig me? Yeah, they're not built like the Eagles. Who knows if the Chargers can just line up and run like that? You understand? Who knows if their trenches can move the rock like that? And hopefully Brian Flores has some adjustments, or he's made adjustments already and knows what to do, when to do it, when teams try to run the ball down their throat. Hopefully they have answers for that tactic. So it's not just guaranteed they will try to line up, run the ball. That's really not their offense. They have an explosive offense, one of the highest scoring offense in the game. Understand? You get my drift? Heavy. So the Chargers will attack, and the Vikings cornerbacks must do their job and do it well. They have to step up. Caleb Evans cannot get beat on that outside. Mekhi Blackman must hold his side down, and the list goes on. Now, of course, we can throw the safeties in there. I hope Theo Jackson gets in the game. But at the end of the day, it's cornerback versus the receivers, mano a mano, who wins. And if the Vikings corners win, once again, higher chance of the Vikings winning. That's just what it is. Bottom line. Hands down, man down. So that's my take, my opinion on it, man. Two of the most intriguing matchups. It will be very interesting to see who outperforms who outlasts, outman who. You dig me? When the battle of attrition, fatigue sets in, who wants it more, baby? That's what it's about. Understand me? So that's my take, my opinion on it, man. Feedback is much appreciated. Let me know how you feel about it. You agree or disagree? Matter of fact, what matchups are you looking forward to the most? Let's get it, man. Skol Vikes forever. Let's go get the victory, man. We here. Skol Vikes. Woo!